My name's Nicola and I'm the co-founder and creative director at Classroom of Hope. Classroom of Hope's actually changed a fair bit since we've been on the B1G1 platform. We were founded in 2012 by myself and my husband, Duncan Ward. We've always been about providing education to children in developing countries and providing quality education. And as we expanded and grew as an organization, we started to build schools as well. And we have built schools across Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, Rwanda. But our organization really pivoted, really shifted after 2018. Duncan and I were living in Indonesia at the time, and massive earthquakes struck the island of Lombok, Indonesia. The organization lined up in such a way that we could respond to disaster relief, so that's what we did. And we started by building pop-up schools, which for a period of time were also supported by B1G1. And these pop-up schools were great because what it meant was of the 400 schools that were destroyed and damaged, we were able to get a lot of those schools up and running again really quickly because we could build these temporary structures that were really quick and easy to make, and we could get kids back into learning really fast. The problem with these structures is that they're temporary. They're just not built to last for a long period of time. And we were searching for a long-term solution, a permanent solution for these kids. Duncan came across a technology called block solutions, and this is an amazing technology which is not only earthquake resistant, but it's also made from recycled plastic waste. And this seemed like the perfect answer, not only because we didn't feel right about rebuilding these schools with bricks and mortar, and we wanted to find something safe for these kids, for these communities. So this is the technology we've been working with ever since. There's now a factory in Lombok that produces these plastic blocks with Indonesia's recycled plastic. And we've built 35 schools so far with these blocks. And we're on a mission to do 115 of them in total across Lombok. And we also want to scale the program across Indonesia as well. The fact that they're sustainable and that they're cleaning up the planet as well, that I think people on the B1G1 community really resonate with. So that's been really wonderful to see and to receive that support. Last end of financial year, we ran a really successful campaign to support a school, Nurul Hadaya, which had been damaged by the earthquakes. And this whole community, has really been brought to life since receiving that support. And that includes the funds raised from B1G1 as well. We go into communities where we know there has been earthquake damage, we assess the schools, and a lot of the times these children are studying and learning in classrooms that are unsafe, that the conditions are really not conducive for learning. And then what we find is when we build these schools and we go back, the entire morale has changed within the school. Children are excited about learning, they're happy to be at their desks, they want to show up at school. And we've collected some data on how this changes kids, and we've found that their scores for resilience and for hope are so much higher than the children that are learning in classrooms that are not made from the blocks. The feedback that we get from the kids that are studying in our classrooms is that they feel safe, and that fear goes away, and they can just relax, and they can learn, and they can study and focus, which is really amazing feedback to receive. And it's why we know our program's working and why we keep doing what we're doing. We are always so humbled by the amount of support that we receive for our programs. And it feels so nice to know that there are businesses, small businesses out there who want to support us and what we do. So thank you. It's been wonderful to be a part of this community. And I just would like the B1G1 community to know that they continue to enable us to do this work. And we're really grateful for that.
Halo, nama saya Akil. Saya kelas 3A. Saya tidak nyaman di kelas ini. Saya tidak nyaman karena atapnya bolong-bolong, takut mau jatuh. Dan di atapnya bolong-bolong, pecah-pecah atau bolong-bolong. Cita-cita saya dokter, karena saya ingin mengobati semua orang. Akil ingin sekali punya kelas baru, biar teman-teman Akil nyaman belajar.
Hi, my name is Ziva. Thank you for the classroom. Di kelas ini saya belajar dengan nyaman dan aman. Bahan untuk membuat kelas ini terbuat dari plastik. Jadi jika ada terjadinya bencana seperti gempa, maka bahan dari untuk membuat sekolah ini tidak akan hancur. Jadi saya belajar dengan nyaman, aman. Jadi saya tidak takut sekolah ini akan roboh atau kenapa-napa dah. Itu dah.